All right, comparing Milwaukee's new Gen 2 to Metabo Hitachi's 15 gauge. These are both 15 gauge. They both pretty much weigh the same. Let's get into it.
This mine's Hima.
Guys, this is Gen 2 15 gauge from Milwaukee. Far superior than their pile of poop from their first gen. That is why we are making this video. Otherwise, we wouldn't be making this video because the Metabo still kicking strong, still great. There's no failures on this one yet. Matter of fact, I think I might have maybe 3 jams the entire time I've had this tool. So it is very nice, but there's a couple improvements. Milwaukee did a few of these improvements, not every one of them. So we'll get into it. So Milwaukee's 2839, 15 degree angled finish nailer. It is narrow, as you can see. Let's see if we put it up right. You guys can see how much smaller it is as far as being narrow. It's great. It's nice. It feels a little more powerful. Now that might just be because my other tool, my Hitachi here, my Metabo is, years old. So this one's, came out like a month or 2 ago. So that could be one of it. But at the same time, it's got great sight line. And again, wake from their first gen, it's fantastic compared to the first gen, but also it's a little better sight line than the Metabo. So I will give it that as well. I do like the placement, if I can get it in there. Placement of the on and off switch and battery, all that good stuff up there. That's nice out of the way. The trigger feels good. It's like Milwaukee's regular triggers. Not too bad. I do have pretty fat fingers, so I kind of catch the bottom of it, but at the same time, it's nothing to complain about. So very narrow. I like it compared to the Hitachi. So you guys can see how much it's substantially, it's not crazy, but if you're getting into a tight spot, that might make a difference to you as well. So Metabo Hitachi does have the safety right here. That is one nice thing as well. This tool comes in at 7.5 pounds and Milwaukee's listed at 6.5 pounds. I will say I can't feel it if I'm holding both of them in my hands, changing hands left and right, because obviously I'm right hand dominant. I can't tell the difference in weight. I'll just let you, right there, I can't tell the difference in weight. Lights right there, it does cast a shadow. So you're not gonna be able to see this side if you're in a dark spot. Kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's not that bad. You got your depth adjustment right here. Same thing with Hitachi's right there as well. They're pretty much in the same spot. These are very similar tools because they use the exact same compressed sealed nitrogen gas cylinder technology. Otherwise you have DeWalt's flywheel design, and then you've got Passload's electric and gas, like they have a gas cartridge in there that you have to replace. So yeah, these tools are fantastic. Both of them say they can shoot over 700 nails in one charge. I have the 3-amp-hour battery on this one, as well as the 3-amp-hour on the Hitachi, just kind of for comparison for height weight. They both stand up. You can't see it, but they both stand up, if that matters to you. I know a couple other people said the belt clip is kind of, this belt clip is in the magazine. It gets in the way, so you can't really catch it. But once you're hooked, you're good. But at the same time, I will say, I'll give it to Metabo as far as their belt clip. It's better. It hooks onto where you need it to. It's just better. So, but being this is closer, if you hook it on your belt, it's actually, you got less wiggle for this tool. So if you're walking around, there's gonna be less wiggle for this one. So, same thing, jams, they're all, you just flip this up, everything, you can drop everything out. Boom, it's, pretty much the same. They're similar tools, but at the same time, the Milwaukee does have a couple things that are nice about it. And as far as being a couple of years newer, I would expect that. Especially since their Gen 1s were almost duds right out of the box. So you do have, you can see right, let's see if I get in you can see right there, you got some tip replacements right there for Nomar, which is nice. I don't even know if mine, I think mine are gone. Yeah, you just have the regular Nomar tip up front, which is the original, the Gen 1 of the Milwaukee kind of copied that. But yeah, gotta love it. Their second gen, pretty much a home run. Obviously, this tool hasn't been on the market long enough for you to get any long-term reviews, or actually any reviews really at all. I've used it on a couple jobs. It's fine. It's great. It works. I do like the line of sight. is fantastic compared to even it is better than Metabo as far as line of sight. So that's all I got to say about this, you guys. You know, if you're in the Metabo line, then you're going to grab the Metabo. But if you got the Milwaukee line, which have a lot of tools in their line, pick this up as a bare tool. It's going to be a fantastic add to anybody. You know, interior doors, pretty much anything you need a 15 gauge nail for, right? So I don't know what else I can say except for maybe a little more video about these shooting. That's pretty much it. That, you know, you can still fit 2 additional clips in each one of them. I like the angle. You guys can see, very nice. And the 15 gauge is a Goldilocks kind of nail. You can, you know, hang interior doors. You can, you know, put on certain trims, stuff like that. It's great. And I will say this tip right here makes a little less indentation than the Metabo, and obviously far better than Gen 1 Milwaukee. So yeah, I mean, they improved it. They really did improve it. But man, Milwaukee's late to market. They're late to market because this technology has been around for a while. I mean, a while. So, but maybe it was some sort of patent or something they had to get around. Who knows? So, all right, guys, that's all I got for this video. That's pretty much it. Let's get to work.